Um, hello? Are you in there? Oh, I'm merely an adventurer. Your grandmother was gracious enough to give me and my companion shelter from the blizzard outside. We spoke a little bit, and she wishes for me to meet with you. You don't want to meet with me? Very well then. I shall respect your wish, and I bid you a good night. Hello, madam. Oh, they do not wish to meet me, and I will respect their wish. Madam, there's really no need to yell at them. They merely don't wish to meet with me. I know you want me to meet with them, but they do not wish to. Hello there. I do apologize. Your grandmother seems very insistent. I may enter? Well, thank you very much. So, what is your name? Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name... Your grandmother already told you it. She seems very nice. Trying to play matchmaker? Oh, she said I was handsome, huh? Well, I feel like I am out of words at the moment. You think she was right? Oh, I appreciate that. You are quite breathtaking as well. Your grandmother said what about me? That I'm some great hero. No. I would have to disagree strongly on that one. I'm no great hero. I'm merely an adventurer. Me and my companions. You enjoy listening to tales from adventurers? Well, I don't have many, and they aren't all that exciting, I'm afraid. You'd still like to hear them, huh? Very well. Let me think. Describe the locations? Sure. You got out a... What are you What are you preparing to doodle? Oh, I see. So you like to write and draw the locations down from adventures. Very creative. These are very impressive. Oh, I've been to one or two of these places, but I've heard about some of these others. Wow. Very impressive. Yeah, thank you. Well, one of our more notable adventures were when we had to defend this fortress known as the Pit. It's called that because the fortress itself stands on a plateau-like rock structure that is actually in the center of a kind of quarry. The inhabitants long ago carved a massive quarry around their fortress as a sort of defense, like a moat, but far deeper and far more dangerous. Well, this was a dwarven stronghold. They do like to work with stone, don't they? Our job was actually to defend it from an orc invasion. I apologize. I am not the best at telling these stories. In fact, my dwarf companion, he can spin tales like no other. You'd still like me to continue? Very well. So, the fortress was under attack by an orc horde, and our defenses were falling. How did they attack the fortress? Well, there is a massive stone bridge that connects the center to the outer wall, and the orcs had pushed back the defenders. There were explosive charges on the bridge, but the orcs were actually attacked by night and were able to take said bridge from the dwarves, and they disabled the explosives. Apparently, their war chief was very smart, especially for an orc. Some of us speculated that he may have been a half-orc. Anyway, our job was to hold that bridge, or retake the bridge and hold it. My companions and I, we marched out onto the bridge, fighting our way through many an orc, until we got to the far side of it, when their war chief approached us. He was big. Yeah. I'd say roughly around 7 foot tall, probably more. His hide was covered in massive bear pelt. He wielded 2 huge axes, and he took on all 3 of us by himself. In fact, he ordered his orcs to stand down and watch him slay us. But we were able to win. Actually, my dwarf companion smacked him in the back of the knee with his hammer, right as he was about to bring his axe down on my head. And I drove my longsword up right into his throat. Oh, I was absolutely afraid. Well, staring at that orc while he was about to bring those axes down was probably the most terrifying moment of my life so far. Anyway, we were able to drive the orcs back after some brave dwarves sallied out from the fortress across the bridge to help us fight the rest of the horde. Though without their war chief, most of the horde scattered and ran. We chased them all the way to a group of marshlands that were some leagues away from the fortress. We lost them in there, but it's probable that they won't rally for quite some time. What were we doing up here? Well, we heard tale that there were some trolls causing trouble up here in these mountains. And we were dispatched to deal with them. Was there a bounty on them? Yes, in fact. There's 1,000 pieces of silver for each troll we slay. Indeed, that's a very impressive amount of coin, but I much prefer the adventure rather than the money earned. Now, my dwarf friend, he's very much into the coin. He's actually one most enthusiastic about taking this job. Though, he's possibly regretting it now. He very much hates the cold, and that blizzard was almost too much for even him. I'm still a little cold, but I'm warming up. I didn't realize I'd been standing this whole time. Yes, thank you. I will sit down. Can you sit next to me? I mean, absolutely. This is your room after all. This is your house. I'm merely a guest. I'm not uncomfortable. If you don't mind me saying, you feel very cold. That's why you wanted to sit next to me. What? Not the only reason. What other? You wish to kiss me? I appreciate it, but I promised your grandma that I would be a respectful and good-hearted gentleman, and Please, no, don't. I do not. I wish to keep my promise. I don't want anything. I don't want you to feel like you need to do this just because your grandmother wanted me to meet you or something like that. This is not about what your grandmother wants. This is about what you want. If... Very well, if you insist. Well, that was a kiss. It was, sure, it was a kiss on the top of your head, but, it was still a kiss. On the lips. Well, if you're absolutely sure. You have a request for me? Ask away. You want me to kill my companions? Very well. It shall be done. You want me to stay here forever with you? If that is what you desire, it will be done.